Well, it looks like there is a new crackdown. A crackdown on the wildly popular category of ear licking. That's right. Ear licking on Twitch is now under attack. And fun fact, this Friday, September 8th at noon Central Time, I am interviewing the queen of ear licking on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick, Amouranth, live on this channel. And I'm going to ask her about this because this is very, very interesting. A lot of people have seen these type of videos or clips of them. We've seen things like the Glizzy King, which is a guy that pretends to eat hot dogs, but is clearly not hot dogs. He spits on them while he crams them in his mouth or something like that. I'm going to ask Amouranth about that as well. The popular gaming platform Twitch has been told by online child safety experts to crack down on a fresh wave of content that has spicy stars seductively licking microphones while wearing little to nothing. Twitch is primarily used for viewing videos of other people playing games. Not really. It's been a while since that was doing this. It's been a while since that was what it was primarily used for. Now it's mostly a just chatting platform. With 31 million Americans logging in every month, a quarter being ages 16 to 24. But now content creators are increasingly coming onto the platform in the hopes of netting viewers for alternatives and more spicy content, more like nutting viewers. Am I right? Now, instead of video games and esports, spicified ear-licking live streams where scantily clad women lick, rub, and breathe into microphones while audiences watch and listen are posted all over the platform. The content is categorized as ASMR, or Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response, a tingling sensation throughout the body usually triggered by sounds such as whispering, tapping, or brushing. Videos tagged ASMR attract millions of viewers with hundreds of streams available on the platform. Critics, such as child safety organizations and parents, say Twitch is putting kids in harm's way by showing them this inappropriate, spicy content at an early age. These type of videos posted to the platform, bearing titles such as Obey Your Queen and Cozy Girlfriend Cuddles, show women wearing few clothes while making suggestive movements on microphones, while some are shaped like human ears. The profiles then, of course, link to their OnlyFans and Patreon accounts, websites famous for their spicy content, with subscriptions costing them as little as $3.50 a month. Videos titles include I Will Spank You, Get on Your Knees, and Let the Maid Please You. Look, I've talked about this before, and I'm going to talk about it in my interview with Amouranth, and I'm really actually impressed that she's coming on, and I'm glad that she is, because I've been very critical of this pipeline. I've talked about it for going on 5 years now. The Twitch to OnlyFans pipeline. Twitch, in my opinion, is not a place to be extracting people to your OF accounts. I don't like it. It feels predatory and gross. That said, the argument is this content exists on Twitch or not, and I remember being 13, and even back then when I dial-up internet, it wasn't difficult to find things. And if it didn't exist on Twitch, it would exist on Kick, and if it didn't exist on Kick, it would exist on YouTube, and if it didn't exist on YouTube, it would exist on some other website. So ultimately, my position has matured over the years on this type of content to the point where I say parents should be watching what their kids are watching. Parents should be looking at what their kids are spending money on. It's not the content. It's not the creator. I try to reach the viewer and show them the light about, parasocial relationships. It's just like the argument against, other types of spicy content. I think that, I am not an outright ban it type person. But at the same point, I want people to understand the risks of over consuming it. And I'm somebody who has listened to ASMR content in the past. I've never listened to anything like what it is now, where there's these ear microphones and people are wearing like nothing at all and doing it, which is clearly aiming to do something else. I remember like ASMR videos of like people, shipping things. People like ASMR requests way back in the day. Allie, I think her name was, or stuff like that. They never opening packs of magic cards or going through a retro video game store. That's the ASMR that I listen to like calm down and relax, maybe when I'm going to bed. But I never listen to this other stuff, but I also choose not to. You know what I mean? Quote, overall, the potential for toxic interactions on Twitch is too high and doesn't outweigh the benefits of watching video games, no matter how fun it may be, they said. Apart from spicy video games that streamers may play on Twitch, of course there are many, the primary danger to kids is inappropriate content. Again, parents just parenting your kids is okay. They added profanity, spicy content, derogatory terms, aren't those the same thing? And much more are possible on both on-screen text chat as well as verbally by the streamer. Bark US also offers a pay-for platform to help parents stop their kid from visiting potentially unsafe websites. These type of apps have been around forever. These type of apps have been around since, I don't know, net nannies. I used to sell them to parents when I was when I worked at a computer repair store when I was 18, 12 years ago. Actually, 22 years ago. Womp womp. So, they never work. Every kid's got a cell phone. They have unlimited access to the internet. Or they know the code. The parents think they don't, but they do. Now, the NSPCC, a child safety organization in the UK, also raises concern over Twitch, warning that there are no safety settings in place to stop kids and young people accessing certain channels or chats. That's not true. You can flag them as 18 plus, but again, there's like, are you 18? Yes. Okay, you're in. Yeah, you go all the way back to the V chip and the television. Yeah, this stuff's been around forever. It's all a substitute for parenting. ASMR is a term coined by cybersecurity expert Jennifer Allen in 2010 as it has spread rapidly online. Adherents claim tingling sensations linked to triggers can prompt relaxation, relieve stress, and increase focus. Despite there being little scientific evidence to support the claims, by 2019, only 10 studies into the practice have been carried out. Well, that's all it takes to, that's all the studies that have been taken to prove that removing parts of your body is gender affirming, and they're fine with that. Look, I'll tell you this. I find the videos relaxing, probably in the same way whale noises are relaxing for someone else. I'm generally not watching the video while I'm also trying to relax. So whether or not the chick is, scantily clad or not, doesn't really matter. To me, they have to actually be good at ASMR. They actually have to be good at it. Like, there are lots of beautiful women that do ASMR that suck at it. Okay, but they thrive because they wear little to nothing and they have spicy thumbnails on YouTube. But the really good women and men who are good at it, it is a skill, in my opinion. You may disagree, and that's okay. You don't have to watch the videos. On Twitch, however, the term appears to have been co-opted to mean women licking ear-shaped microphones while wearing little to nothing. One of the top creators who goes by the username Sharon Queen has more than 500,000 followers, posts video every day with titles like Obey Your Queen and Look Into My Eyes. Clicking on the links in her profile really reveals other links that connect to her OnlyFans and Patreon accounts, where the title's surrounded by squirting water emojis to indicate spicy content. Navigating from Twitch to her Patreon profile via a third website reveals videos with titles like "Take Everything Off?" ? Another creator named Aku ASMR, who has similar numbers of followers, posts videos where she wears almost nothing, dresses up as characters from Pokemon. I mean, this is, I mean, essentially, you know, again, Twitch told Daily Mail, to be clear, spicy content is not allowed on Twitch, and direct links to spicy content are also against our rules. Yeah, but I mean, there's a million ways to find them. And it was really popularized by Amouranth. She became wildly popular for this while doing ASMR in like a horse head. And, you know, there is some, how do I say, connection to, you know, being spicy. Like this stream, I'm not exactly sure what's going on here. I mean, I'm gonna ask her how she got the idea up for this, but again, it's a wild time, and now that and Twitch is constantly kind of getting blasted for this stuff. Any way that people can use Twitch to offload people to OnlyFans is going to be taken advantage of, and it'll be interesting seeing how this plays out and how Twitch might change allowing this one way or another. It's going to be interesting to watch. If you're enjoying this coverage, please do click the follow button down below or click the subscribe button. It's very difficult to reach viewers these days, and it just helps a ton.